Hello? Hello? There's a lot of stuff on the screen right now. I don't know. First time. I think I'm doing it. The timer didn't start yet. Alright, whatever. It says live here. I'm just gonna do it. Yeah. I understand why nobody's done this yet in the group because it feels wrong. Because it's like, oh, it's Sadie's group, and like you're hijacking it with a weird live video. Am I even doing anything? I don't know. Oh, now the timer's going. I think I'm doing it now. Yeah, I just said, I understand why nobody's doing this, has done this before. Even though Sadie, like, specifically said, like, no, you can do it. Like, I want you to do it. I'm like, should I do it? I think it would, I think it'll help, even though nobody will probably watch it. Yeah, it feels like I'm, like, hijacking the group to be, like, my thing. That always feels bad. I don't like doing that. But yeah, let's talk about this wedding. Because I did just do, I had a therapy session like 10 minutes ago. That just ended. And that helped. So I don't know, maybe I'll just talk for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes or something. I'm going to a wedding tomorrow. I talked to her a lot about it. And I talked to her a lot about the trip to the lake that I took last week. And that went well, and obviously she's like, well, the lake went well, so the wedding's gonna go well, right? Yeah, I guess. I have a little, the wedding is probably better because it's like more structured. Like, okay, you go to the chapel, and then when you get to the chapel, there's people there who's like, oh, sit here, sit like on this side, and it's like, okay, here's your thing. I mean, I haven't been to a wedding in 7 years. Last wedding I went to was my cousin's, 2015. I remember because that's when the Mets were in the World Series. uh, and then you sit, and then you do that part. Okay, then it's done. You just sit there, and it's fine. I can sit. That's easy. Then the reception part is kind of fine. It's like, okay, you drive to the reception. At the end of the wedding part, they're like, okay, okay, everybody. Oh, they're married. Wait, don't. Isn't that when they drive away? No, the reception is. I don't know. I'm thinking about movies. No, you do the wedding. You go to the wedding, and then it's like, okay, hey, we're having a reception after the wedding. Then they're like, hey, okay, I know where the reception is. I've actually been there once before, so it's like, okay, that helps because I know where we're going, kind of. So we go to the place, and then you get there, and they're like, oh, you're Anthony, you're on the list. You sit right here. Okay, I can do that. Um, then, I mean, the sitting part can be kind of hard, but I mean, that's gonna be hard. But I know like that part is just like you're kind of waiting for the food, and then you're just kind of like talking to the people, like, ooh, would you get the fish? I don't know, and it's fine. And you're like, ooh, that was a nice reception or wedding or whatever. Didn't the bride look like a pappy? Okay, that's what you talk about. Then they bring the food out. Another part of it is like I think I'm supposed to give them a present. I already gave them a present at the shower, but I think you're supposed to give them. My parents told me like you're supposed to give them like $70 for your meal or something. So I'm gonna do that. But then where do I put the card? I think there's like a big table. I think I'm live. I don't know. There's like a lot of big red circles that are like, you're live, so I think I am, but who knows? I mean, if I'm not, I'm not. Who cares? I'll just talk for 20 minutes or whatever. What's a good time to drink water? uh, I was thinking about doing a Zoom thing next week, like on Friday or Saturday, so this would be a good test for that. I think I could do that. There's people upstairs. So you go to the reception part, and it just got quiet in here. But keep talking. And okay, the hard part is like the hard part that I always remember at weddings is, and I've only been to maybe like 4 weddings. I went to my brother's. I went to my 2 cousins. I can't remember any, like, since I was like 10. And when you're younger than 10, I remember going to a couple that are just like, but that's fine because like you're a baby and who cares. I've maybe only been to 3 since then. Ugh. That's why I hate them so much, because I haven't been to any. I don't know what to do. The worst part, of course, the worst part is like you finish eating, and then it's like, okay, it's done. Go have fun. Go have fun. Like, oh, it's the dance part. Everybody get on the dance floor. Get your dancing shoes on for the dance fun. And I don't want to do that. Hey, we're doing a conga line. Anthony, come and join the conga line. Oh, kill me. I don't want to do that. I was talking to the therapist about it. And she was like, when you're home alone by yourself, do you dance? Like, do you like dancing? And I was like, yeah, I do. So she's like, you just, and now the air is coming on. You're just nervous about the social aspect. So then, because I don't like thinking about it that way, because then it's like, well, you want to do it, so just do it. And like, but I can't do that. I'm not comfortable doing that. Like, even I could get there, and like Nina posted a thing that's like a good like step-by-step way to get there, and I think I might want to do that eventually, but like for me right now, those are 2 separate things: dancing alone and dancing around people. Even if you removed all the social anxiety, I still wouldn't want to dance around people. It's like a separate thing than dancing alone for me still. But it is true that like I don't know though. Sometimes I'm like, I don't like this stupid, I don't know, what are they gonna play, like stupid wedding music? I mean, I don't want to dance to their wedding music. Like, oh, it's Mambo number 5. I don't know, what do they play at weddings? A Macarena. I don't know. Like, I don't want to. Yeah. That doesn't give. I don't know. That doesn't make me want to groove. The wedding music. Like, I have to be in a very specific mood to dance, and like I like dancing when I'm in that mood and I feel like dancing. But that's never gonna happen tomorrow. I would only ever do it to just like avoid the weirdness of like, I don't know, like if everybody's doing a conga line, like I'll go in it and be like, okay, like I don't want to be the mope who's just sitting there like, oh, come on, just go up and dance. Like, I don't know. I'll do the structured dances. Like, you want me to do the Macarena? I don't know how to do the Macarena, though. It's been a while. I could do the conga line. I could get up and be like... I remember at my cousin's wedding, they did this thing where it's like, okay, everybody get in a circle, and Uh-oh, it's the grandma's dancing. I don't know. Like people would go into the middle and they'd dance and it'd be like, okay. Like I could stand around the side and nobody would be like trying to pull me in to the nobody knows me that well, so they would never do that. They wouldn't be like, "Uh-oh, I got the lasso." Nobody's going to do that. Um and if they did, I think I would be comfortable being like, "Why would you do that? Don't do that to me. That's not right." No, nobody lassos me. um So yeah. I mean, that's the hard part is the dance part. But Nina helped me. I mean, yeah. I mean, Nicole was nice and everybody was nice. Jillian said something. That was nice. Um, Nina, yeah, the Nina thing I'll do. That's not gonna help me like for tomorrow, but I do want to do that. Like, I want to be like, okay, practice. I have to record myself dancing. It's hard because it's like if I record myself dancing, then I'm not going to want to dance. How does that work? I think I need to take a dance class. Where it's like, okay, just be like technical about it. Right foot, left, kick, ball, change, whatever. I need to um have it be like, yeah, technical like that and just be like, okay, Anthony, right, left, kick, front. Okay. I don't know if I would feel comfortable taking a dance class. That would be hard. I think that's what I would need to do though. And to be like, and just make it like an improv thing of just like, just go. And like, of course you're terrible at it. Never danced before. That's why I'm here. I just talked for an hour, so my mouth is dry. To the therapist. Blech. I think there's probably a big social anxiety element to even just watching a live video, because if somebody comes in here, I'm probably going to see it, and I'm going to be like, hey, look at you. Ooh, Mr. Person in my thing. And then you're going to be like, ah, somebody noticed me. I remember that happened to me once. That's why I never really liked Twitch, because I remember like a long time ago I went on a Twitch thing and someone like noticed me. I was like, ah, no, stop it. And then I just immediately clicked off. They were like, hey, Anthony, or something. Like they saw my name somehow. They're like, oh, somebody just joined. I was like, what? The TV's talking to me. Stop it. I don't like this. And I still don't really watch live videos. I think I only watch like Sadie do her thing. So yeah, it must be hard to join a live video. And I notice when Sadie does her thing, not a lot of people join. Not as many people as like I expect. I don't know. There's a lot of different factors to that probably, but I don't know. Am I done? Should I talk more about the wedding? I mean, while I got you here, am I still nervous? I'm feeling okay, I think. I don't know. I think maybe it is like the medicine that I take is like helping me just like procrastinate my anxiety, kind of. Just like, it's tomorrow. I was never able to procrastinate my anxiety before. It was always just like, oh, it's a month away. I want to die today. Yeah, that's what I've mentioned. I thought about that recently. And Sadie I was talked about her therapy and like how they told her there's three different aspects to anxiety. There's pre-event, during event, and post-event. And it's interesting when I hear Sadie talk about her therapy because she had like such a structured therapy. I guess they do that in Canada. They're much better. Because here, whenever I do therapy, it's just like, what's up? They just, the therapist is just like, what's up with you? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I got social anxiety. And she's like, oh, okay, well, just talk to me about it. And then that's what we do. And it helps. But I hear like Sadie, she had like this 6 week plan of like all these like things and all these tools that she got. It was like a class almost, which is interesting. Um, Probably much better than what I'm doing, but I got to get that Canadian healthcare. uh, so there's the pre, the during, and the post. And I was thinking about how like the pre-event anxiety for me was always kind of broken up into two different things. So you have the pre, the during, and the post, and I'm like, well, the pre is like two separate things, like two subcategories in the pre. So there's kind of the once you learn about an event happening, like if it's a month before, then you have like this dread. It's like a dread of like the event happening and like kind of depression and kind of like, oh, I don't like and then I remember like just part of that. I remember always like looking at people who weren't me and being like, they're so lucky. They don't understand like how lucky they are. They don't have this presentation to give or like this event. And that's like the I got distracted because I saw somebody came and left. uh, they didn't like my hot take on anxiety or whatever. Okay. So the dread of like and I think that dread comes from I thought about like how it probably came from a place of that's like not really anxiety, I don't think. I don't know. I think that came from a place of like feeling like you have no choice, like you have to do this thing. Um, you have to go to the wedding. You have to give a presentation. You have no choice. And I think that's kind of like I mean, it does feel kind of like an execution, and like you have no choice. They're gonna murder you, um, and it's gonna be over. And like, there's this event is coming, and it's like it's coming, and it's gonna be your social execution. um, and I feel like more recently that dread is gone for me because it feels like it is a choice to do these things. Like I'm making a choice to go to this wedding. I don't have to if I don't want to. I could just tell him like I don't want to go, and he'd be like, "Oh, like we'll miss you, but that's fine." Or like if I didn't want to go to improv or whatever, I could just be like, "Oh, I don't want to go. It's fine." So I think that's why the dread for me is gone. But now I still I mean, this the second part. So that's the dread part, and that's getting better. I mean, it's gone. I almost don't feel any dread for the wedding, but I do have the anxiety piece that's still there, which is like, I guess the anxiety piece does kind of start once you know about the event, but it's pretty low. It's mostly dread and depression, and then it kind of when you get closer to the event, the anxiety like starts bubbling up. And then definitely the day of. And like you could definitely feel yeah, I mean it's like the closer you get, the more anxiety you get. And so like when you're driving there, that's like the worst of it probably. And that's when you're like, I just I'll go back. I'll go back right now. I can go back. Like or like that's when you have thoughts of like I just wish that truck would explode and kill me. um So that's the anxiety piece that I still have, but it's not bad. Like, it's getting better from all the stuff that I've been doing. Medicine is helping, and talking and is helping. So I don't, when I'm driving to places, I don't usually wish that I am dead. Not really anymore. So that's good. But definitely whenever I go to a place and like, and so yeah, I mean, I think it is just kind of like a progression, like a linear progression of anxiety, and so the biggest anxiety point is like when you're sitting in the car and you have to get out, and you're like, that's the point I think where you're just like, I'll just drive back. I remember having that thought when I drove to improv for the first time, and it was like 2 hours away, and I drove there, and I was like, well, I could just drive back. Even though like that's ridiculous. You just drove 4 hours for nothing. But I was like, I would rather drive back right now than go in. So yeah. So that's that. The wedding is tomorrow. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll just talk for half an hour. I got time. I got nothing to do. I said if I was gonna do a Zoom thing, I would do it for probably half an hour. I would start for half an hour. But I mean, the whole Zoom wouldn't just be me talking, so maybe I should do it for an hour. I don't know. But I think I could do it. Maybe Nina should do it first. I don't know. I'm doing okay. Yeah, well, it is interesting how that medicine I feel like is helping me with just like this anxiety, procrastination. It does feel like, I mean, it's not today. The wedding isn't today. That never used to matter before. Even if it was like a month away, I'd be like, no, it's like a month and I'm still nervous about it. But now it's like, well, I mean, it's not right now, so I'm fine right now. And that's like perfect. That's what you want to feel. And I don't think I used to feel that way. I used to feel like the wedding's in a week. I want to die. I'm anxious about it, as if it were happening today. And then the closer you get, like, the worse it gets. Right now I'm pretty okay. Whenever I think about it and like, oh no, what do I do? Like, I have to dance. I don't want to dance. Then I start to worry a little bit. And then they're doing this thing. So it's actually like a 3-part wedding, which is interesting. It's like they're having a wedding, and then they're having a reception. And then the reception is at like this lake. This Delta Lake place. And it says like, after the reception, stay for games. And I'm like, okay, what does that mean? Okay, somebody was there, but they left. I'm gonna drink some water. Stay for games. And I told the therapist that I just got kind of self-conscious because I'm like, maybe in the description I should have said like, help me with my processing, because now I'm just kind of like monologuing, and if you were watching, maybe you'd think like, I don't want to interrupt him. I don't know. Anyway. I don't know if you can watch this back afterwards, so I probably shouldn't like say anything weird or like burp or bleh. I feel like when Sadie does it, you can watch it back. But I don't know. You could probably just delete it if you want to. I don't know. There's gonna be like a games portion afterwards, and he's like, in the, you know what? Let me just read it. I'm gonna read the invite. Oh, all right. Here's the invite. Ooh. Anything on the back? No. And then there's this like addendum, like other wedding stuff. So here's the thing. It's like Saturday, August 13th, 11 o'clock in the morning. Reception to follow at Delta Lake Bible Conference Center. I RSVP'd. Although they didn't ask me, like, you want the chicken or the tuna or whatever. Not tuna, salmon. I served tuna at a wedding. That would be funny. I feel like they're supposed to ask you. But maybe it's just like a buffet or something. I don't know. Whenever I see weddings on TV, it's like, you want the chicken or the whatever. And then it's here, further directions. Oh, these are directions to the... But it says here, following the reception, blah, 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 are having a public celebration for their church family and Delta Lake friends. They will welcome everyone to join them for yard games and cookies by the gazebo at Delta Lake Bible Conference Center, just outside the reception location. Feel free to change into casual clothing to play games. So I'm feeling like... I mean, definitely, like, this is like an optional thing. So, like, definitely a couple years ago, I would not do it. I would just be like, oh, it's optional, I'm not going. And I would be trying to sneak out of the reception as soon as possible. But I told the therapist when I was talking to her, like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to stay as long as possible. Like, I'm going to stay. So I'm going to stay and I'm going to, I don't know, what are we going to play? In my mind, I'm like, oh, like water balloon toss or something. Am I going to do that, though? Because, like, all right, we're talking about it. I'm going long. I'm thinking about, like, I get self-conscious about just being, like, the old single weirdo at the wedding. And just, like, playing water balloon toss with the kids. Like, I don't know. I can't do that. Are there going to be kids there? I hope not, but probably. And it's just weird, like, I'm the older weirdo, and it's like, Anthony's gonna... I don't know, I feel like I should stay and play the games, but... I don't want to be the weirdo with, like, playing games with the kids. I don't know. It's weird. Public celebration. They welcome everyone to join them for yard games and cookies. And I said everyone. Everyone's supposed to play the water balloon toss. The three-legged race or whatever. I don't know. Do I really want to play those games? It's hard. I mean, that's what the therapist was talking to me about. Like, try to focus on if you're enjoying the actual thing. I don't know how that's possible to separate your enjoyment from the social aspect. I mean, the social aspect's part of it. I'm not a very competitive person. I think that's part of it. Like, I don't really... I like games, but I don't care about games. I don't care about winning or... I don't really get into it, which I think is part of a game. Like, you're supposed to get into it. I don't know. Maybe I'll end at 30 minutes. 2 minutes left. Yeah, I could keep talking. Because, like, I was talking to the therapist about the dancing part. He's like, what if you meet somebody there? And, like, I was like, this is never going to happen. I'm willing to make a bet with you that, like, there's not going to be anybody there to meet. I bet you $1 million. She's like, oh, what if you meet someone there? And I made a joke and was like, oh, she asked me to dance. Like, I don't want to dance. It was like, oh, you could slow dance. And I'm like, no, that's never happening. I even told her, like, if I come back next week and, like, there was a person there, even if there was a person there who was like, oh, I didn't ask her, but, like, I was kind of nervous, so I should have asked her. Like, even that is not going to happen. I guarantee it. It doesn't happen. It's going to be the way it always is. That's depressing. I shouldn't end like that. gonna be good. I'm fine. Nobody showed up to help me. Oh, no. Now I'm gonna... It's gonna be terrible because nobody helped me. No, you all helped me. It's good. And I didn't even say that I was doing this. And like half the people in the group are in like Europe and stuff, so they're sleeping. Yeah, I can do this. I think, yeah, part of the reason I wanted to do this is like to make other people feel comfortable doing it. I think it's okay that I'm doing this. I don't even know if it's recording. It did say once that there was a viewer, but they didn't like what I was saying, so they left now. Yeah, I think this has been helpful. It would have been helpful if someone was there, probably, and was like, don't worry, you're a cool guy. You're a real cool guy. I'd be like, okay, thanks. I'm a cool guy. I'm a cool guy. Yeah, I can do it. But, I don't know. I mean, this is good, too. This is just what I do on my YouTube thing. It's just, like, ramble about random crap. Okay, that's 30 minutes. I'll stop. Bye.